Alright guys, so heading back from Columbus right now from my doctor's appointment. I left about 4 o'clock this morning. Got there around, I left around 5, got there around 8. And I'm heading back now, it's about 2 o'clock. Stopped to have lunch. And just wanted to give you guys an update on the Vertex Kalydeco combination study. So I'm in the 105 group now, which is the phase 2, I guess you could say, of the study, where I'm guaranteed the drug. So I'm getting the real drug now. They just don't tell me if it's a high dose or low dose. So it's good that I'm getting it. It's a pain in the butt because it is about 200 and, let's just round it up, it's about 300 miles round trip. Give or take. It may be a little bit more than that. So it's about a 3-hour trip one way with traffic and everything like that, especially since this morning the roads are bad. So it sucks. And right now they've had some patients where the lipid profile from the liver enzymes were elevated. So now I get to have blood draws done once a month for the study, and they won't let me go anywhere else but my doctor to get them done. So that means I have to drive 3 hours for a minute and a half blood draw once a month. That kind of sucks. So I agreed to it at the very beginning, so I'm just going to stick it out, and just keep going with the flow. My weight this morning, without having anything to eat at all, was 196 in the doctor's office. So it's up. That's good. Talked to the dietitian a little bit today. Obviously, if anybody's following me on my on Facebook, you saw my status where I said the BMI chart is flawed. Apparently, I'm obese now. If you want to go off of that, so the nutritionist and I got in a huge debate about that, and I kind of challenged her theories on how CF patients should go about gaining weight, since I've had a lot of success gaining weight and putting on muscle. And she agreed with a lot of things I had to say. Not necessarily just, spending a ton of money on eating organic or eating clean. Mostly that a lot of dietitians and nutritionists, they're going to give you, this little cookie cutter, hey, CF patient, eat a bunch of junk food and that'll help you gain weight. Well, I don't know where they got this information from or who told them that was like the right way to go about it. Yeah, for a normal person, that's the right way to gain weight, but I'm going to break it down for you guys right now. And this is what's worked for me, and I have a couple people now that I'm helping, and it's working for them. So, and this is just my 2 cents. It's my belief that you need to eat often, as much as you can, so not baby portions. So if there's some force feeding, you have to force feed. That's bottom line. You have to be dedicated and committed to putting on weight and gaining muscle if that's what you want to do. Or just gaining weight. It's not going to come easy with cystic fibrosis. And you need to, I'm not saying cut out the fats, because fats are essential to life. You need fats in your diet. But what you need to do is stop eating the junk. Cheat meals are great. Cheat weeks are not. I am all for a cheat meal. Hell, I'll have a cheat meal once a day sometimes for a couple days in a row. It's I'm going based on what my body feels, and honestly, if I don't have any food prepped and I'm out driving around and I really don't want to eat a protein bar, I'm going to stop and get Chipotle. I'm going to stop and get Panera Bread. I don't care. That is actually, if you want to, whatever we want to spin it, that's actually a benefit of having the disease that we have, is that we don't process or metabolize fat that well. That's why we're taking enzymes or Creon or whatever you're on to break down the food, to break down the fat, because we don't metabolize or digest fat. So it's counterproductive. Why are dietitian and nutritionists telling everybody to eat tons of fat and junk food to gain weight? You need a lot of calories, a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of fat this, fat that. No. You need to be eating carbs and protein and good fats like almond butter and like whole eggs and coconut oil, if you want to cook with oil, that kind of stuff. Not this crap of eat a bag of eat a bag of chips or eat a whole box of Girl Scout cookies. That doesn't work for us. And if you're watching this and you're like, it should be ringing true. It should be ringing a bell in your head. Yeah, that doesn't work. Because I'll tell you what, I was 150 pounds, stuck there forever when I was lifting. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, not to toot my own horn. I had veins everywhere, in my stomach, in my abs, everywhere. I was shredded. And I was eating the most insane diet. All I cared about was getting protein in it. I didn't really care if it chocolate had protein in it, which it does. I was eating it because I wanted protein. The problem was my diet wasn't consistent. So what happened? I actually didn't gain any weight. I just kept getting more and more shredded and more like the muscle kept developing. So it was almost like I was on a contest diet because my body wasn't metabolizing the fat and I wasn't eating enough protein and carbs to make my weight go up. So, like I said, this is just my 2 cents, but I'm telling you right now, it's working for me. And like I said, I was not someone that just picked up, food and just started gaining weight. I mean, I graduated high school at 134 pounds, and if I wouldn't have worked out for 7 months straight before I went to spring break my senior year, and actually followed like a somewhat consistent diet to actually put on weight, I think it was like 119 pounds before I started that. So, I mean, I could have graduated high school very well at 125 pounds. So I'm telling you right now, I'm not some kind of just anomaly. I'm not abnormal when it comes to CF. I have, I have the most severe form of it. I suffer from all the same symptoms that you guys suffer from. I've just learned how to put on weight and how to put on muscle. And I'm telling you guys, give it a shot. Give it a month. Eat consistently. Eat high carb. Eat high protein. And try not to eat as much junk food. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to, if you're force feeding yourself, you're going to be able to stretch your stomach out, which will allow you to eat more food. You need to be able to eat more food than what you're eating right now if you're not gaining weight, period. And it's going to be good quality weight if you're working out because you're not eating junk food. You're not eating crap. You're not loading up on sugar. So, like I said, just my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth. The Strive for 205 is still in full effect right now. My goal is to be at 200 pounds by the Arnold, which is this Saturday. And I don't know if I'm going to get it. The goal was 205, but then I got C. diff, and I had H1N1 or, influenza type A or whatever the hell it was. Everybody's got a different name for it. So I lost a ton of weight and set me way back, but I didn't let it get me down. I was down for like a day or two, I bounced right back, got back in the diet, got back in the gym, started hitting it hard and grinding again. And, I'm right there, almost 200 pounds right now. Went to bed last night at 199.8. And, I'm going to get 200 pounds by the Arnold. So this Saturday. Stay tuned. I'll do a quick weigh-in Friday night so you guys can see where I'm at. Maybe I'll get some videos at the Arnold too with some pros and put it up on YouTube and on my Facebook page so you guys can check it out. Also, if permitting, the goal is at the Arnold, I ordered an extra shirt, if you guys didn't catch the shirts that I ordered, and I'm going to try to get as many autographs as I can on there, and I'm going to autograph it off. I mean, not autograph, but I'm going to auction it off for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, so for charity. So stay tuned for that too as well. All right, guys, I will see you next time.